gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. It's time to get it moving, y'all. Step up your game. You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate
this life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. Motivate.
Get up and keep moving.
Celebrate
this life is no illusion.
Demonstrate
the skills you've been using.
And everybody get up and get up.
And welcome back to yet another review by Zombill. In today's review, we're going to take a look at the Shabam, the Xtar VC2. That's right, the Xtar VC2. And, you know, right off the bat, I'm just going to tell you before we go down to the table shot, this was sent on direct by the manufacturer. So, before I get started, I got to point out, I did receive this free of charge for the purpose of conducting a review. In my opinion, the product will remain true, honest, and accurate as always. Now, this thing will take all the IMRs. You can recharge all your IMRs on this. I mean, from 10440 to your 26650s. Now, it'll also charge ICRs, which, you know, those are the batteries that usually come with like Vamos and lava tubes, stuff like that. Each channel's independent. You got three stage charge algorithm, something about TC, CC, and CV. Your max charging current is only going to be 0.5 amperes, and that's in both channels. It doesn't have like quick charge function, so it's got a soft start function to where it builds up that charge momentum. That way, you know, it says here to avoid damage from a large charge current while charging. I guess that screws with the battery, like it triggers some sort of memory potential in it or something. And it will automatically cut off when the battery's fully charged, which means you don't have to worry about, well, shit, 20 more minutes, I'm going to have to take the battery out. You ain't got to worry about that. It's going to automatically kick it off. As a matter of fact, it'll actually light up and tell you that it's time to take it out. Precise cutoff right at 4.2 volts. It's got reverse polarity and short circuit protection. And the one big thing that I want to stress about this is that it's got 0 volt activation, which means that if you have dead batteries, you can get them to wake back up because they consider those to be a sleeping battery. So if you've held on to your IMRs that aren't working anymore, there's a good solid chance that this will reactivate those batteries. So let's go down to the table shop. We'll get a quick tune in and then we'll go. Okay, so here is the packaging that the VC2 comes in by Xtar. Now, we've got some information here which we'll go over in detail. And then there's a lot more information on the back side too. And of course, you can see here on the side exactly what all the batteries that it applies to. Pretty much all of your rechargeable batteries that are IMRs are going to be, you can use on this. So you get this nice little like polyester carrying sack, and it comes with the USB, micro USB cord, and comes with a warranty card. And then it also comes with little miniature instruction manual. And of course it comes with the VC2. So this is the VC2. Now of course you only get 2 bays with this, and it's spring loaded for your batteries. Now these bays will definitely hold 26650 batteries on down to the little tiny 10 440s, and especially the little bitty, as far as width-wise goes, the 16 340s. Now, there is no adapter that you can plug in to go straight off your wall, so you'll have to use the USB micro that comes with it to plug in to the back side here where it says input. And you just plug it in like that, and that will turn it on. Now this will be your readout displays. Looks just like tachometers inside of a car. And of course, you get the 0 to the 4.2 volts on both bays, and then you have your input current reading. Now, if you have a full battery supply that you're coming off of from, say, a wall outlet, then you'll get 0.5 amperes. But now if you're coming off a computer, once you start charging those batteries, this is going to actually drop down. Case in point, we'll go ahead and throw this 18350 battery in there, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, that's going up, and it's starting to charge, and you can see that the current has actually dropped down because we have this plugged in on my computer right now. Now, if I change this battery supply to, say, a power bank, which is fully charged, let it start back up there. You'll see now that the amperes is actually full, and that's because I'm going off of a power brick. Now, if you had this on a wall outlet, which of course you would need to have the appropriate adapter to plug into your USB charging cable, then you would also get your full current flow. One of the nice little things I like about this is that if you have a dead ICR or dead IMR battery, this has what's called a 0-volt activation function that can wake up your over-discharged batteries that are sleeping. In other words, dead batteries. I'll go ahead and show you what I mean here. Okay, now when I put them in, you see it's not very far from 0 volts. That's because these are dead. These are completely dead batteries. Now, however, if you look and see, it is actually charging them. So it is waking them up. Now, the nice thing about this is that this will take generally about 6 hours to fully charge from 0 volts, a completely dead ICR or dead IMR battery. It'll take about 6 hours for two 18350s. Now, two 18650s is probably going to take twice as long because you're dealing with twice the amount. So it could be about 12 hours to completely recharge a dead 18650. So I just wanted to point this out. Eventually, if I were to leave this go, it will jump all the way up to 3.8 volts, which means that it's activated enough to where it can charge it independently. Now, the material that this is made from is actually a fireproof retardant material, This uses a 3-stage algorithm called TCCCCV. I'm not sure exactly what that means. When the battery is fully charged, this will automatically cut off, precisely at 4.2 volts. The only downside to this is that it only charges at a 0.5 ampere rate, so you can't get 1 ampere or 2 amperes like some of the other chargers that are out there on the market. Is that it just doesn't jump right away when you start charging your batteries. It has what they call a soft start function, so it's ramping the charge up is what it's doing. Reverse polarity and short circuit protection. So that's pretty much all there is to the VC2. So we'll go ahead and go back up to main camera view and we'll talk a little bit more about it. Alright, my peeps, so now we're back here at FaceTime, or I should say main camera view. And I just wanted to show you, because I'm still charging the dead batteries here, and you can see that they kind of went up a little bit here. Let's see if I can get that to autofocus any. Yeah. See, they've actually went up a lot since then. And, I mean, you can see that the amperage on the charge rate has actually dropped off some. That's also because I'm charging my phone, too, at the same time. So, if you want it to charge a little bit faster with a little bit more current coming into the charger, you're going to have to make it to where you're not charging anything else off of the source that you're using for that. And, you know, like I said before, you can get yourself, you know, like a power brick, and you also might need to get something like a wall adapter that you can plug your USB cord into the bottom of there. See, like that there. Plug right into your outlet. And you can plug in the USB cord that comes with it into that, and that way you've got a full charge coming into that battery. So there's not really much more to say about this. For retailers, wholesalers, and vendors, you can contact, I believe her name is Lou, or Lai, I think it's pronounced, I'm not sure, but she's a representative from Xtar, and here's the information for that. So I hope you enjoyed the review. Please subscribe to my YouTube, and as always, my peeps and peepettes, happy vaping.